I've been trying to find my trading cards. I'll be damned if Buffy didn't decide to look for me. And then take a nap. Buffy finally got out of the way, but of course, as one moves, another moves in. Motherfuckers. Hi guys, it's Wednesday, November the 10th. Not really much to update today. I'm looking for a box. Actually, it's not a box. It's more sort of a old plastic container. It's a green plastic container with all of my old trading cards in it. And I'm pretty sure that's where the real bitch is going to be. I'm going to find this thing. I'm finally going to find it, and the dinosaur cards aren't going to be in there. Dinosaurs Attacks. It's going to be upsetting. There's Link. He's over there. Well, not Link, but his stuff. Really, the only thing I wanted to show you was as I was looking for stuff. I don't think I really consolidated anything in here. I kind of messed around in the pile to where it's a little bit more back in the back. But mainly, oh, and I did find this. My tree skirt that has a raccoon on it. It was up there in those boxes that don't really have anything important in them. But at least I know that for now, and I don't have to worry about getting them. But what I did do is I cleaned up this spot a little bit more. I just stepped in the cat puke. Nice. I've been stepping over it all day, and of course that's what I get for not picking it up. That white box there was sitting out here a little bit further, and actually that chocolate frosted flakes box was sitting here on the floor, which is why that was sitting further out here. But as you can see, I just added the chocolate frosted flakes box to the pile there, and then just set my laundry basket on top of all that. And there was a thing of magazines, which I just stuck back in there. So it's a little bit more consolidated now, I guess. Consolidated? I don't know if that's the word. It's a little bit more out of the way. That's a good way to put it. I really don't know where that stupid container is. I could have swore at one point I found it, and I set it to the side somewhere. Because I'm like, oh, I'm going to want these. And, I mean, I do. I just don't know. I just don't know what I've done with it from that point. But, at least I did find the Elvis worm. And there he is, sitting up on the hearth, as he should. And there are some of the tiny little black birds that, don't really drive the cats crazy, but I see them all the time in the tree in the front yard. Oh wow, there's like 3 of them hopping around out there. Oh man, there's more than that. There's one on the screen. Fuck you, screen. Oh, sometimes the zoom on this thing's a little too good. You can kind of see that maroon thing under there. I did find that. That has a bunch of old tapes in it. My friend Jason and I, it's been a while since you've seen him. I don't know what to do with what here. Too many hands. We actually, when we were kids, we made these little radio shows, and actually at first it was called the Dude and Dude Show. Yeah. But I kind of kept the tradition alive because I just didn't have anything better to do. So I came up with all these characters. I can feel cold air from up there. It's my attic, in case you didn't know. That was the wind blowing that thing out there back and forth. But yeah, I came up with all these little characters and stuff, and so that is filled with cassette tapes of very very embarrassing, very embarrassing evidence, or whatever you want to call it. Which, of course, someday I'm going to have to let you guys hear. Interesting. Found my balls. You're sure looking pretty proud of yourself. Pretty happy with what you're doing right now. Aren't you? Well, I moved Bright Eyes for no reason. But this thing they were laying on is actually a little dragon. He was Sleepysaurus on the J&J airwaves. But that is something that I remember my grandma bought for me off of... she used to be a QVC junkie. And I remember that was sitting on their couch one time when I went over to Grandma and Grandpa's, and like I saw it, but I was just like, I didn't want to just assume it was for me, so I just kind of like pretended like I didn't even see it. And then I remember Grandpa moved it around a time or two. I guess, you know, I guess he thought I didn't see it, but it's like I did, but I'm just like, I don't want to just assume it's mine, and then it just, you know, even though I knew it was for me. But so yeah, that was it's kind of got some sentimental value to it, so that's why I keep it around. And I definitely told him not to pee or puke on it. There's a guy going by on a horse. What the fuck? Do you see that shit? Why the hell is somebody on a horse in the middle of town when I can't focus? Jerk. Well, that was highly unsuccessful, and who knows how many more spider bites I got for my trouble. This has never went away. I mean, it's never got any worse, but it's still, there's like this little, can't remember when I introduced you guys to that, but I still have this little red spot on my finger. So I think it's like a couple weeks later, maybe. I don't know what it is, but like I said, it never got any worse, so I definitely kept an eye on it. After the last one, I mean, you know, like on the other one, I can't remember if I've shared this story or not, probably a million times over by now, but like my hand actually like kind of swelled up, because when I did this, it kind of felt like my fingers were sausages, you know, like they were about to burst when I did that. And actually there was oh gosh, I can't remember where the bite was, but there was a rash growing on my hand, and then there was like a streak going like down. I can't really do this with the camera in my hand, but there was actually like a streak going this way, I remember. And that's my phone. Probably somebody wanting money. Joke's on you. I don't have any. Well, I do, but it's going to be another one of those situations where I gotta be creative. I have looked everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't really want to... Maybe I could move that one box over there and see if it's in that box under that box. But if I move that box, like that one over there, the Tutti Frutti box, if I move the Tutti Frutti box to get to that box underneath it, and it's still not in there, I mean... Oh, I did, I used those today. So, they worked rather well. But, yeah, like if I... Of course, if I move those boxes and that's where the cards are, that would be good. I could look at it that way. But considering I've already been through that, like, maybe it's in here, and, you know, I go through all the work of tearing everything out, you know, of, like, say, the closet, after the cats get out of the way, and, it's still not there, still not there, still not there. So, I've had a lot of heartbreak today. That's all I'm saying.